Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. In today's video, I'm going to be summoning on the Dragonyule Defenders 2 Summon Showcase. I'm starting us off here in the action right away with my free summons, just so you can see how those went down. We did get a couple of free 10-folds unexpectedly on this showcase, and so I actually had already done my summoning for Dragonyule Malora, for Dragonyule Xainfried, prior to these free summons happening. Now thankfully the free summons weren't a total wash for me. As you can see, I did get a 5-star on one of the circles there. And this was a blade, so chances are that it was going to be a dupe. But as it turns out, I was able to add somebody really valuable to my roster who has helped me clear some difficult content. As you can see, I actually picked up Victor off my free 10-folds. So super lucky, super awesome, not part of the Dragonyule haul that I was aiming for, but a great way to round out my summoning. Now I'm going to switch over though, and we'll look back on how the Dragonyule summoning went down itself, the Wormite that I no longer have after that experience, and hopefully your summoning went well and you can tell me about it in the comments below. Otherwise, I just wanted to share this as an update to my summoning session. We're going to switch over and get into the action right away. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry. I am here today to summon on the Dragonyule Defenders 2 Showcase. I'm going for Dragonyule Malora. She is the adventurer I really want on this, and I'm hoping along the way that I can pick up Xainfried, and maybe of course Saint Phoenix, although she is less of a priority. I wanted to start us off with our singles just to increase our pity rate. I know that's not the most exciting thing, so I'm just going to try to skip through this as quickly as I can. Maybe pausing for this 4-star here, since you never know, it could end up being a wand, and then it could end up being Xainfried. Looks like it's a dragon though, so we'll skip ahead and move along. But I am pretty excited to be summoning today. I've really wanted a powerful light unit who I actually like for a while. And honestly, just a lot of the light units don't really do it for me. They're just not many of my favorite units in the light element, in contrast with something like Shadow, where there's a ton of adventurers I really like. So I've been wanting that powerful light adventurer, and I really feel like Malora fits the bill. Malora actually has the same voice actress as Eleonora in Japanese, coincidentally, and although I heard that her story isn't fully voiced in this, which is unfortunate, I still think she's an awesome adventurer, powerful adventurer. They definitely leaned into the fan service with her design, but it's also kind of part of her character, so I really don't know where to draw the line or how to evaluate that, but I'm still pretty excited to try to summon her. I think she has a very straightforward but powerful kit, and she would probably be my favorite light adventurer of choice if I happen to pick her up. Now, as for Xainfried, I think he's also an excellent unit at a 4-star rarity, and it seems like they've decided to kind of provide a side grade to Noelle. Noelle being a really good 4-star wand, useful in all of the High Mercury's Trial variants. It looks like we got a game freeze here, so hopefully, okay, good. We don't have to restart. Yeah, we need to do one more single summon, so let's do that. But what I was saying is Xainfried's kind of like a valuable side grade to Noelle. Boost critical rate instead of strength. I think Noelle is probably still a little bit better, but with the right team comps, I could see Xainfried being pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and get into our 10-volts here, where the action and where the magic all happens. Hopefully we get a 5-star right away. This banner, like they did with Halloween, it's a combination of the original Dragonyule Defenders as well as Dragonyule Defenders 2, all the new stuff. We are going to get a 5-star. What I was going to say for the combination was we did pretty much pick up everything we needed off the original showcase back when it ran last year. So we're getting a dragon. Hopefully that's a core Saint Phoenix for us, because I do have a Dragonyule Jean, and I did max and bind her back in the day with Sunlight Stones. Looks like it's going to be an Apollo, so totally random. I don't mind it. Getting Apollo closer to max unbound is pretty good for me. I am missing a third 5-star dragon to kind of round out my flame crew. I have Ifrit, that dragon there at the end, rounding out my teams right now for like the Mercurial Gauntlet and solo content, but I'll take an Apollo. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get another 5-star though, since Xainfried is really the only 4-star that I'm looking for here. I do have Dragonyule Xander and Dragonyule Nefaria, so those are going to just show up as dupes. Here we get a couple of dragons, a dagger, and another dragon, so yeah, I'm going to skip ahead. There's nothing there that's going to be brand new, and unfortunately it looks like we're just never going to get new 4-star dragons. It seems like that's just not a thing. Alright, that changed to 5 stars, so maybe this will be Malora? Another dragon, so it could be Corsaint Phoenix. I really don't know what I would do if I got a lot more Dragonyule Jean. If I got one more, I don't know if I would want to sell. And speaking of which, I don't know if I would want to sell her, but she is a limited dragon, and I have one Max Unbound. The thing is, I also have a Max Unbound Siren and a Max Unbound Leviathan and Poseidon and Halloween Meridimus, so I really don't know what I'm going to do with that one copy. But we'll see, I guess. Maybe if we get some more, we could think about building her, but even then, I'm pretty good on water. I think that my weakest elements right now are definitely light and flame. So those are the types of dragons that I want to see the most. And probably wind is a little bit weak as well. This is probably just going to be a basic circle, but okay. Yeah, that wand could have been Xainfried. And that wand actually was Xainfried, the second one. So we picked up Xainfried. Now all that is left is Malora and maybe Corsaint Phoenix. The great thing about her is with her not being limited, we could always get her down the road. And we actually got a dupe Xainfried in the same circle as our initial one. So let's take a look at him. I definitely did not expect him to be a Dragonyule character. I even said as much. I said that he didn't really fit the Dragonyule theme. It is pretty cool that he has primed strength. That's a nice effect, and he can increase the dragon gauge or the shapeshift gauge as well. I don't think that's super necessary for high-end hard content. You get enough shapeshift gauge by just destroying the bursting bubbles in High Mercury's trial, but like I said, I think he's a fine side grade. And here we go, another 5-star right after Xainfried. We're getting a 5-star, so maybe this will be an axe. Come on. Okay, it's a dragon. You can always use more dragons, and maybe this will be our paralysis or paralyzed Punisher dragon. She's a great dragon, but I don't think I would fully invest in her and build her just yet. We did get her! Nice. So we actually got Corsaint Phoenix. Literally the only thing we need now is Dragonyule Malora to complete the summoning. The thing is, I just don't know that I could spend the Sunlight Stones on her. I think she's a pretty awesome dragon, and I do like Punisher dragons in general, but it's just pretty costly with only one copy. It looks like I need to clear out my goodie box, so I'm going to cut away and I will be back. Alright, so I'm back. Now I've cleared out my goodie box. I have room for more dragons. I sold off some of the ones I got. I've really been contemplating selling off some of my 5-star dragon dupes, like my Garudas and Jean in general. And honestly, it's gotten to a point where I just don't think I will ever use those outside of one Max Unbound copy. So I might start selling off some 5-star dragons. I feel like I've been kind of crunched for Eldwater lately, and I have been trying to press on with the Mercurial Gauntlet, finally getting around to it, since this was the first month I had not completed it. And I want to complete it by January. I want to try get through it in time for Agito Uprising so that I'm just done with the content in the game and I can kind of take that on. Okay, 5-star. I was going to say it's been a while since we got one. A couple of 4-star circles with nothing. Hopefully this 5-star is an axe. It's another dragon. I think every one of our 5-stars so far has been a dragon, so we're on a roll with dragons. I don't know who would be most beneficial, but probably not Sheen, Dragonyule Sheen. She's a good dragon. She's good on Audric for Master High Jupiter's trial, for example. And she's a good DPS dragon, but Here we're getting another 5-star. Hopefully not another Jean, but it is a dragon. I just don't know how good she is and what you would want to do with her. The thing is, Leviathan... Okay, and then we got another one. Leviathan can inflict bog. Really good dragon form. Not as good of an aura in terms of his ability as Jean or Jean, but still good. Another 5-star right after that, though, so maybe this will be Malora. We're getting 2. There's a good chance. Please not be a dagger. Oh, a lance and a sword. Okay, so the sword could be Yaten. The lance, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be a dupe. Let's see, though. I think I have all the lances at this point. And it's a Silas dupe and an Albert dupe. So nothing off that circle, but a good amount of Eldwater. But yeah, Jean has a nice critical rate effect. It's competitive in terms of the damage when she's not in dragon form. It's actually going to be a little bit more damage on average, but with that variance because it relies on critical rate. I went ahead and skipped there because, well, I guess there was a chance of a transformation, but I just want to get through this now. Let's see if we get a 5-star off this circle. No 5-star unless there's a transformation. And no transformation. So we're starting to dwindle in terms of our resources. This might be the last summon I do today. I don't want to go too far below 15k because I know New Year's is coming up. And maybe if we get some free summons, I can come back. Looks like that's just going to be a dragon, so I don't think that we are going to get Dragonyule Malora after all. I could be wrong. Maybe we will do one more, but another Dragonyule Jean. What is going on? I summoned so much to get one copy beforehand. Let's do one more. And see if we can get Dragonyule Malora. Maybe 10k will be the limit instead. I really want to pick her up. Okay, an axe. It's an axe. It could be her. I would take a Julietta too. I don't have Julietta. Otherwise, it looks like it's going to be a dupe. But it's most likely going to be Dragonyule Malora. And that is who we need. That is who we want. And if we get that, we're done with our seasonal summoning. So hopefully it's going to be her. And we got there! Dragonyule Malora! Alright, that is a relief. We were getting pretty low on our Wormite. I don't know when I would have pulled the plug, honestly, because I really wanted to keep going, but we actually got Dragonyule Malora. Starfall Surprise is her skill. Lady Starfall is her title. So she can basically debuff shadow enemies and then do extra damage with her second skill on debuffed enemies. Defense co-ability, pretty standard. Overdrive Punisher, powerful, similar to what Curran has. And her shield ability off of debuffs, I really don't know what that's about. It sounds like she does have voice lines, but just maybe not in her story, so at least she has some amount of voice lines. And now that I see her 3D model, I realize how much her hat matches the original Malora's. But everyone, that is going to do it for this video. I'm just going to clear out my inventory. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got everything you wanted off of Dragonyule Defenders as well. Otherwise though, take care and I'll see you next time.